They lunged so fast the flashlight dropped from my hand, clattering to the dirt, its beam spinning wildly through the trees. For a split second, I saw Jonah's face up close, his skin pale, lips twitching like he wanted to scream but couldn't remember how. Cassie was behind him, hair hanging in front of her eyes, bare feet scraping through the leaves as she stumbled toward me like a sleepwalker. And Rick, or whatever puppeteer was wearing Rick's skin, towered behind them, arms stretched wide as if he were a shepherd gathering his lost flock. His smile never wavered, even as black liquid dripped from the corners of his cracked lips. Some primal survival instinct snapped inside me. I spun and ran, no plan, no path, just blind panic tearing through my veins. Branches whipped my face, roots grabbed at my ankles. I could hear them behind me, leaves rustling, soft, dragging footsteps, a chorus of wet whispers calling my name over and over. Evan, Evan, come back, forever. I don't know how long I ran, maybe minutes, maybe hours. I'd burst through the trees onto the empty football field behind the school, gasping for breath, chest on fire. For a second, I thought I was safe. The sun was peeking over the rooftops, turning the metal bleachers gold. I collapsed on the 50-yard line, laughing and crying at the same time, convincing myself it was over. Then I heard it, slow footsteps crunching on the gravel behind the bleachers. I crawled backward, legs refusing to stand. Rick stepped out from behind the goalpost, or what was left of him. His gown clung to his bones like wet paper. His mouth was open in that impossible grin, but the voice that came out was layered: Rick's, Jonah's, Cassie's, dozens of others beneath, weaving together like a swarm of flies. One more step, Evan, then you're done. Join graduation. Join us. I looked up at the bleachers, the same spot where this nightmare started. The morning sun hit the metal railing, reflecting straight into my eyes. In that blinding second, something in me cracked open, a single, stupid burst of defiance. I grabbed a chunk of broken concrete from the field edge, stood up on shaking legs, and screamed, "N.O." Rick lunged. I swung the concrete with everything I had left. It hit him square in the side of the head. The crack was sickening, but instead of blood, a thick black tar oozed from the wound. He staggered, mouth still twitching in that broken smile. I didn't wait. I ran past him up the bleacher steps 2 at a time, heart jackhammering so hard I thought it would burst. At the top, I turned. Rick was at the bottom, dragging himself toward me, Jonah and Cassie shuffling right behind. And for some reason I knew what I had to do. I yanked my phone from my pocket, the same phone that had delivered all the nightmares. Hands trembling, I opened the last video Rick had sent, the one I'd never watched. The moment the screen lit up, Rick froze. The tar dripping from his head hissed against the grass like hot oil. Jonah and Cassie paused too, heads cocking to one side, mouths hanging open in silent agony. The video was shaky and dark, but I could hear the static and beneath it a faint echo of my own voice. This ends with you. I didn't remember recording that, maybe I never had. But as the video played, Rick's face contorted, stretching and splitting like wet paper. The black sludge poured from his mouth, ears, eyes. Jonah and Cassie dropped to their knees beside him, limp as dolls. I dropped the phone. It hit the metal bleacher steps and skittered down, still playing that final whisper. As with you? The next thing I knew, the sun was fully up, birds chirped. Cars rolled past the school parking lot like nothing had happened. Rick's body was gone, so were Jonah and Cassie. Just the faint stink of burnt matches in the morning breeze and a dark stain on the grass where they'd stood. Nobody ever found them. The police did interviews, searched the woods, questioned me until my voice went hoarse. My parents thought I'd cracked from stress. The school scrubbed everything clean before the new school year started. I graduated, again, technically. College came and went. Life moved on, but every June I get a text, no number, no words, just a video file. I never open them anymore, but I never delete them either. Some nights, if I'm stupid enough to stay up until 3:03 am, I swear I hear it, a faint scratching at my window, a voice whispering from the dark. One more step, Evan, join us. I don't answer. I don't look. I just pray graduation never comes again.